Hello everybody, this is Mrs. Pound and we are studying Chapter 9, Chemical Compounds from BJU Chemistry's 5th edition. Now this is the last video for this chapter, so you have everything you need to start studying for the test. Today we're going to talk about Section 9.3 on acids. So our objectives today will be to compare binary and ternary acids, name acids on the basis of the formulas, and write formulas for acids on the basis of their names. One thing we can use for this is reference table K. Reference table K will help you. So if you take a look at reference table K, there are some acids named there, but we're going to go a little more in depth than table K. But table K is a good reference to see if you are correct. So binary acids, these are acids consisting of hydrogen and one other nonmetal. So just like binary compounds that we've talked about before, it's always two things. So naming binary acids. Start with the prefix hydro and followed by the root name for the nonmetal with an ICE ending. And then it ends with the word acid. So for example, HCl. HCl is an acid. We look at this, so hydrogen, that's hydro because it's binary. Chloride or chlorine becomes ic, so we name this hydrochloric acid. HBr, again, H, hydro, bromine, we change it to an IC ending, so it becomes hydrobromic acid. And then H2S, again, hydro, and then sulfur, so that becomes sulfuric. So this is hydrosulfuric acid. Now, we also have ternary acids. These are acids containing more than two elements, namely hydrogen, oxygen, and at least one other nonmetal. Their names are derived from the anion in the acid, so the negative ion, the second ion. And the ATE changes to IC if it ends with ATE, or if it ends with ITE, it changes to OUS and ends with acid. So an example would be HClO3. We see that the anion is the chlorate ion. So the rule is if it ends in ATE, change it to ic. So we have here, we don't say hydro for these, so it's just chloric acid. So we would name that chloric acid. Hydro is only for binary acids. So we have H3PO4. PO4, 3 negative, is the ion, that is phosphate. Again, ATE changes to ic, so we have phosphoric acid. Now that ending is a little bit different, but phosphic acid just doesn't sound quite right, I guess, so they change it to phosphoric. HBrO, the ion, the anion is BrO negative, that's hypobromite. Now here it's ITE, so it changes to OUS. So we have hypobromous acid. HClO, ClO negative is the anion, that's hypochlorite. So ite changes to us. So we have hypochlorous acid. So that is it. So our objectives today were to compare binary and ternary acids, name acids on the basis of the formulas. Now we did not write formulas for the acids on the basis of their names, but what you could do is you just do the opposite. You just work backwards. If it ends with OUS, you know that it's ITE. Change it to that and find that anion. If it is IC, you know that it's ATE. and you just work backwards. And if it's a binary acid, it has to start with hydro. So you would just do everything backwards. And you could check yourself in your notes on your own. You could try to name them and just hide the formula and go from the name to the formula and check yourself. So don't forget your 5 questions in the margin. And this is it. You are ready for a test.